Let's get to the Beatniggers starting lineup. And the Beatniggers going with their normal starting lineup tonight, which is brought to you by Tio Charlie's. See Tio Charlie's for a great used car and truck. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they'll find it for you at Tio Charlie's, 700 West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. The Beatniggers go with Kennedy Guzman in the backcourt, along with sophomore Alex White, Emily Monarch, a senior Carly Nichols, and the center, Kristen Berg. As for Holyoke, 5'10" senior Rosanna Ham, along with Maddie King, who's a 6-foot sophomore, Laura Gertz. She's the shooter on this team at 5'7" and a senior, along with Chandler Kirk, who's a 5'6" junior, and in the middle, Aaron Wieselmeyer, a 6'1" junior. So that's going to be the matchup here down low. Berg against Wieselmeyer, and perhaps who wins that matchup could go a long way to determining who wins this game.
Well, and Kristen's lucky because she's gotten some varsity time last year, whereas, so it won't be that big of a gap for her experience-wise, but it's going to be interesting with the junior versus the sophomore. You get into those kind of matches, and it's who has the best footwork, who's able to rebound, who's able to turn and make the best decisions.
Holyoke is also 2-1 going into this game, so the winner will improve to 3-1. The loser drops to 2-2. Opening tip brought to you by Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, locally in Fort Morgan and Brush, offering home, health, auto, farm, business, and workers' compensation insurance. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance, the longtime head coach of the Holyoke Dragons, is Arlen Scholl, an outstanding head coach. Tom George, the head coach of the Beatniggers. It's controlled by Brush. Kennedy Guzman, cross court to Alex White inside the three-point line. The other top to Guzman as we start this game. The first of two tonight from Holyoke. Just past the top of the hour, White will take a long one. Good. Just inside the three-point line on the right side for Alex White. Brush 2, and Holyoke nothing. Into the front court is Laura Girk on the outside right. In the corner for Chandler Girk. Girk towards the top of the three-point circle. Looking left, maintaining the dribble. On the outside to Wieselmeyer. Wieselmeyer to her right. Feeds it to Laura Girk. Girk with the basketball on the outside right. Chest pass to Maddie King. In the corner is Chandler Girk. Dribbles to her left. Picks up the dribble. Slow-moving offense right now. I mean, they're rotating, and then a bad pass. That's going to go out of bounds, intended at the top for Chrisanna Ham. And I don't know, that didn't look very smooth for Holyoke on their opening possession.
It didn't, and most teams aren't used to seeing the kind of zone defense that we do. It's more of a matchup, but it starts out as a 3-2, and it kind of can switch looks into a 1-3-1 or a 2-3.
Well, they are coming off a loss 1 week ago. Holyoke hasn't played in a week, and they lost to Yuma 50-38. We'll see Yuma tomorrow night. And a very good young head coach there, Mike Neal, as Kristen Berg was on the baseline, on the end line there. Turnover for the Beatniggers. Both teams have a turnover. Beatniggers lead 2-0, a minute 4 seconds into the game. John Beltran with Jen Goodall. Into the front court is Laura Girk. Over to Chandler Girk on the outside left. Cross-court pass is taken over there by King. Now right corner shot is up and missed by Laura Girk. That's an air ball. On one hop, Alex White has the rebound for Brush. To Guzman, long chest pass, left baseline Monarch, 6-footer, around and good for Emily Monarch. Brush 4, Holyoke nothing. Into the front court is Chandler Girk for the Dragons, wearing their home whites with the green numerals. Beatniggers in their road maroons. On the outside right is Maddie King with a basketball. Near the top to Ham. Cross court to Chandler Girk. Left corner, Laura Girk, double team. Spinning, Nichols and White right there. She's going to have to get rid of the ball. She tries to throw it off of White, but White takes it away. Second turnover for Holyoke. Guzman across midcourt at the top of the key. Left wing to Monarch. Monarch cross-court overhead pass to White. Right corner, Nichols. Wide open three. She'll take it. Go for Carly Nichols. Timeout. Holyoke. Brush 7. Holyoke nothing. 2 minutes and 3 seconds into the game. We'll keep it right here. It is a full timeout brought to you by Edwards Wright Price Market in Flowerland at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days at Edwards Wright Price Market in Flowerland. Now, we saw 6 days ago when Brush went on a 17-2 run to take a 21-7 lead, but quite frankly, they really didn't sustain it. In fact, Fort Morgan outscored them the rest of the way, so that's the issue right now, Jen. They're looking good now, but can they extend the lead here?
Well, and I was just looking down at Coach George there, and I know he's talking about the cutters swinging down underneath because eventually they're going to get that same look that Fort Morgan did with that high-low action into the post. And as we match up height-wise somewhat with them, I mean, we're not 6'1", but we're close, it's going to, take a toll if they can slip in there and do that, and then it's going to open up the outside if that happens. So what he's telling them is make sure you stay low enough in the paint that you know where that bottom person is going across on that.
Chandler Girk to throw it in from the back court. It's taken a long time just to play 2 minutes and 3 seconds. We could be here until about 10 o'clock.
That's past my bedtime.
On the outside right, Maddie King towards the top to Chandler Girk. That comes from somebody much younger than me. I won't say that. Percent
I'm in a rhythm.
Near the top to King. On the outside left, Laura Girk picked up by White. Cross court to Chandler Girk. Right corner hem. She'll take the three, and that is off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound to Monarch, and so far this team is missing badly. Into the front court, and that pass is tipped at about intended for Berg. Beedigger's got a break because Maddie King tipped it out with her left hand. It would have gone out of bounds regardless, but it saves a turnover.
Well, it looks like the Holyoke Dragons are in the same look that the Brush Beedigger's in with 3 outside and 2 inside on the zone.
Nichols backs it under the bounce pass to Monarch. Now to Guzman. Guzman straight away outside right to White. White with the basketball at the top for Guzman. Straight away 3 in the air, and that's off to the left. And the ball is loose on the floor, knocked out of bounds by Kristen Berg. Holyoke basketball with Brush leading 7-0. 5:16 to go in the opening quarter in the first of 2 games tonight. Starting so late, I've actually eaten before the game. On the outside right, King with the basketball. Near the top to Girk. On the outside left, Ham with the basketball. Now to Laura Girk, and she's fouled. First foul of the game committed by either side. Alex White commits the foul for Brush. And to throw it in near that corner is Chandler Girk. Holyoke still looking for their first points. Nearly 3 minutes into the game. Bieselmeyer with the basketball back out to Maddie King. Now here's Laura Girk, wide open 3, good. Left wide open on that left wing. And Laura Girk drills the triple. 7-3 Brush. 4:50 to go in the opening quarter. Nichols right corner, jump pass down low, tipped away, intercepted by Laura Girk. Second turnover by the Beatnickers. Girk across midcourt at the top of the three-point circle, picked up by Guzman. Chest pass near the right corner to Chandler Girk. Back out to Laura, dribbling to her left. Against Guzman, picks up the dribble. On the outside left to Bieselmeyer. Left to the free throw line, bounce pass to Girk, right wing. Taken by Chrisana Ham. Over to Laura Girk. Girk against Guzman. Chest pass outside right to Bieselmeyer. Picked up by Nichols, back out to Girk. A very patient Holyoke offense. Bounce pass, Bieselmeyer turns, shoots, misses, foul. That is not a good foul. 14 feet away from the basket, Kristen Berg commits it. Bieselmeyer to the line.
Well, when Brush switched their zone coverage, it went from a 3-out, 2-in to a 2-out and 3-in. So they were working on that baseline a little more.
Yeah, to me, shooting fouls that are inside of 10 feet are usually not good fouls.
Well, and that was the high-low action, except for it went low to high on that pass.
The free throw is off the back of the rim. Jordan Delorier checks in for Emily Monarch. That's the first substitution for either side. Second free throw upcoming for Aaron Bieselmeyer is in the air and good. Bieselmeyer connects on the second. The Dragons have scored the last 4 points. It's Brush 7, Holyoke 4. On the outside right, White with the basketball. In the right corner, Nichols back out to White. In the right corner for Nichols. Nichols dribbling to her left, back out to White. Straight away Delorier, left wing to Guzman. Overhead pass off of Nichols' hand. Hands it off to White. Little 10-footer is in and out. And the ball is loose on the floor. It's a tie-up, actually, between Nichols of Brush and King of Holyoke. Possession arrow is pointing in Holyoke's direction. With 3:53 to go in the opening quarter, Brush 7, Holyoke 4. The Dragons can tie it with a 3. Girk on the outside right to Chandler Girk. Baseball pass, right baseline. Ham down low for King. Double team turn, shoots, and misses, but she's fouled. And nearly made it. And the foul was committed. Looked like by Jordan Delorier. That'll be her first. And to the line is Maddie King. Free throws in the air. Swish. Second free throw upcoming as Bailey Craich is in for Alex White. The 6-foot sophomore for Holyoke. Bends, shoots, misses, back rim. Rebound, Kristen Berg, a fellow sophomore. Grabs the rebound for Brush over to Kennedy Guzman at the top of the three-point circle. Guarded by Ham, who backs off. Overhead pass, left corner for Nichols, penetrates, and she travels prior to dribbling. Turnover number 3 for the Beat Diggers. Into the game for the first time is Audie Pena for Holyoke. Pena replaces Chrisanna Ham. Each team has made one substitution thus far. Cargill Meat Solutions takes as much pride in the community just as they do in the products they provide to their consumers. Cargill Meat Solutions, part of the KSIR B106 scholarship program. Beat Diggers obviously have made 2 substitutions thus far, not 1. Here's Girk with the basketball at the top. On the outside right to Chandler. Girk steps in, dribbles, bounce pass to King. Right baseline, double team, back out to Chandler Girk. Near the top to Laura Girk against Kennedy Guzman. 7-5 Brush. Holyoke has scored the last 5 points. Fieselmeyer was tripped up along the baseline, and that is going to be foul number 2 by Jordan Delorier. And here comes Chandra Haas. She'll check in next whistle into the game. In the left corner, Girk with a basketball. Jump past Fieselmeyer and blocked out of bounds. Oh, no. It's going to be a foul on Berg. Across the wrist there, and Berg has now committed 2 fouls, and Fieselmeyer to the line. The Beat Diggers have 5 team fouls. Holyoke has none. With an even 3 minutes to go in the first, and the Beat Diggers have not scored in over 2.5 minutes. Free throws in the air, and that one is in.
Holyoke's being real smart. They're taking it to them, and we're not moving our feet very well right now. I'm pretty sure that Coach George is going to have that to say when they come out.
Second free throw for Aaron Fieselmeyer. At 6'1", and shoots, connects.
She has nice form.
Brush 7. Holyoke 7. Guzman into the front court, bounce pass outside right to Haas. Straight away to Guzman. Right baseline, Nichols 10-footer, no good, and the ball is loose, and it's out of bounds. That's off of Maddie King of Holyoke, Beat Digger basketball. Guzman to throw it in. The one thing that I'm wondering with Guzman, she's thrown a lot of overhead passes like a soccer passes almost. Here's the entry pass to Nichols. She's fouled. Boy, Pena just hacked her.
Well, that was smart of Carly because I think she was going to take a dribble, but then she went and threw it up. And what they forget a lot of times is that she's left-handed.
Right, and a very smart move. It's almost like she was anticipating the contact.
Right.
Audie Pena with her first. Nichols to try to break this 7-0 Holyoke run. Misses short. Second free throw upcoming. And now Maddie King is out. Megan Fieselmeyer is in for Holyoke. A 5'10" freshman. Second free throw well off to the left. Rebound on a hop to Aaron Fieselmeyer. And that's the first rebound in the game grabbed by Holyoke. Girk with a basketball near the top on the outside right. Taken by Pena. Pena to Laura Girk, dribbling to her left. Maintains the dribble. High right to Girk. That's Chandler Girk with a basketball. Baseball pass cross court, tipped away by Guzman, taken away by Haas. Third turnover for Holyoke. Monarch down low, banks and scores off the pass from Kennedy Guzman. Monarch now with 4 points. She leads all scores. Brush 9, Holyoke 7. 2:10 to go first quarter. Outside right is Pena with a basketball. Guarded closely by Monarch. Got to watch out. In the right corner for Chandler Girk, dribbling to her left, bumped by Monarch. The Beat Diggers are in danger of committing some silly fouls. Monarch got away, I think, at least with 1, maybe with 2. Fieselmeyer, left baseline, misses the 10-footer, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. That is off of Kennedy Guzman. It'll stay with Holyoke. Chrisanna Ham is back into the game.
As is Alex White.
For Brush. Dragons to throw it in. In the right corner, Ham with the basketball, picked up by Craich, dribbling to her left. Bounce pass down low, it goes through everybody. The ball is loose, and it's out of bounds off of the Dragons. 4 turnovers for Holyoke. Here comes Kennedy Guzman into the front court of the high left Monarch. Left corner for White. Back out to Monarch. Spins up top Guzman. On the right wing, Haas. 12-footer. Yes! For Chandra Haas, the senior scores. And the Beat Diggers now have an 11-7 lead. with 1:25 to go first quarter. Laura Burke with the basketball on the outside right to Pena. In the right corner, taken by Ham down low, and Megan Wieselmeyer's fouled by Emily Monarch. Good spin move there by Wieselmeyer. Monarch commits her first. The Diggers have not attempted a free throw, actually two. This will be the 6th and 7th free throws by Holyoke. Wieselmeyer can draw Holyoke to within two because she makes the first. Chandler Girk is back into the game for Audie Pena. Craich, Haas, Monarch, White, and Guzman for Brush. Both Wieselmeyers, Ham, and both Girks for Holyoke. Second free throw is good. 11-9 in favor of Brush. Your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard is Ackley Building Center, 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Haas is out. Nichols is now in for the Beat Diggers. 11-9 Brush. Kennedy Guzman will take it across the timeline. Picked up by Ham. On the high right to White, well beyond the three-point line, up top to Guzman. Overhead pass went over the hands of Emily Monarch. And I think one thing that Guzman's doing, I guess she wants to show her teammates the ball a little bit more because every pass is almost thrown, almost like a soccer pass.
Yeah, I kind of wish she would just ball fakes the other direction and throw her normal one.
Here's Chandler Girk, 16-footer off the back of the rim. The rebound to Guzman. Yeah, there's really no chest passes that Kennedy's throwing. That was a chest pass. Excellent one. Three-pointer White off the back of the rim. That was about a 20-footer. And the rebound goes to Maddie King of Holyoke. 11-9 Brush. 41 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Chandler Girk with the basketball. In the right corner is going to feed Chrisanna Ham. And then that pass tipped away by Monarch, intercepted by Guzman. Fifth turnover for Holyoke. White with the basketball. Up top to Guzman. On the outside left to Monarch. Down low for Craich, and she shoots and misses. And the rebound is controlled by Maddie King. Try to put it up there with the left hand. 19 seconds to go first quarter. Chandler Girk with the basketball at the top against Guzman. Now she will retreat towards the timeline. Chest pass right baseline for Ham. Ham overhead pass to Wieselmeyer. Straight away 16-footer missed. Rebound to Bailey Craich. 5 seconds to go. Over to Guzman. Guzman with three. Now White is going to fake the three. Guzman, long three is up, and that's short. And that is the end of the opening quarter with the score. Brush 11, Holyoke 9 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, it appeared the Beat Diggers led 11-9 after one quarter, but something happened, Jen, on that three-pointer taken by Kennedy Guzman.
Well, and I thought she got fouled, but I didn't see a signal from any of the officials, and then there was one, so she got 3 free throws and made them all.
The Beat Diggers now lead 14-9. That's the official score after one quarter of play in the first of two games from Holyoke. Dragons break the huddle. Maddie King, Chandler Girk, Laura Girk, Erin Wieselmeyer, and Chrisanna Ham. That's their starting five. Beat Diggers go with their own starting five again of Alex White, Kennedy Guzman, Emily Monarch, Kristen Berg, and Carly Nichols. White to throw it into Guzman. Rush's biggest lead, though, has been 7. Alex White with the basketball near the top to Guzman. Down low off the right hand of Kristen Berg. Intercepted. Rush has committed their 5th turnover. Here's Laura Girk across the timeline for Holyoke against Guzman. To her right, chest pass to Laura Girk. Check that to Chandler Girk. Down low, here's Wieselmeyer. Turns, shoots, scores. That was actually not that low. That was about a 14-footer by Erin Wieselmeyer. She's got 5 in the game. And the Beat Digger lead is down to 3. Alex White on the high right over to Guzman. Outside right to White. Right corner for Nichols. Down low, Berg. Turns, shoots, misses, fouled. Kristen Berg to the line to shoot a deuce.
This post play is going to be a good matchup. They're both doing the same moves. They both have turned over the right shoulder. I don't know that either one of them go very well over their left shoulder, so we'll see.
Maddie King commits the Holyoke foul. The Berg free throws in the air, and nothing but string for Kristen Berg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Greg Mullen is there. Let Greg Mullen work with you to get the discount you desire and the coverage you need. State Farm agent Greg Mullen, 2 for 2 for Kristen Berg for the line. 16-11 Brush. 7:19 to go second quarter. Laura Girk with the basketball. On the high right to Chandler. Chandler Girk dribbling to her right, looking down low. Back out to Laura Girk. The Beat Diggers going to squeeze in their big players to prevent that pass down low. Laura Girk on the outside left to Chandler. Girk penetrates. The shot is up and no good. Air ball. And the ball is loose. It's poked out of bounds. and that is off of Brush. Emily Monarch was the last one to touch it. Chandler Girk will throw it in for the Dragons. Looking down low to Bieselmeyer. She misses a little 6-footer. She was wide open to the right of the basket. Rebound to Emily Monarch. That's her second. The outlet to Kennedy Guzman. Double team. Jump pass cross court to White. Left baseline. Nichols penetrates. Little pull-up is up around. No good. Missed a 5-footer. Rebound to Erin Bieselmeyer. Her second. Nice move by Carly Nichols. Just couldn't finish the play. Chandler Girk on the outside left with the basketball as Brush leads 16-11. 6.5 to go before the break. Girk maintaining the dribble. On the outside left of Bieselmeyer. Steps in, left corner pass, taken by King. Back out to Chandler Girk. Outside right to Laura Girk. Right baseline to Ham. Down low for King. Turn, shoots, blocked by Alex White. Out of bounds. And it went off of King as she went for the rebound, so it didn't go directly out of bounds. Beat-Digger basketball. To the backcourt, Monarch over to Guzman. Beats Alex White. The Beat-Diggers break it beautifully. White nearly traveled and threw it away. Here comes Laura Girk the other way with nobody to beat. She'll lay it up and in. Laura Girk now with 5. The Beat-Digger lead is down to 3, 16-13. Guzman dribbles by 1. Beats Monarch over to Alex White. White on the high right. Picks up the dribble. In the right corner for Kristen Berg. Takes a dribble. Bounce pass to Nichols in the lane all the way. Scoops it up. Back rim. No. Boy, another good move by Nichols. Wrestled away by Monarch, who scores. And that play was created by Carly Nichols because Monarch was there for the loose change.
That was a good job staying after the ball.
Monarch now with 6. The Beat-Diggers back up to a 5-point lead, 18-13. Approaching the 5.5-minute mark. In the right corner, Ham steps in. Double team. Jump past Chandler Girk. 3 in the air. In and out. And the rebound is controlled by Alex White to Brush. White with the outlet pass to Emily Monarch. All the way, scoops it up. Looked like she was fouled. She was. She misses. She goes to the stripe. Chandler Girk commits the foul, and that will be her first.
And Emily did shoot that left-handed, so she did a good job of putting her body in between the ball and the defender.
Right, because had she shot it right-handed, it could have been blocked.
That's right.
417 Main Street in Fort Morgan, Platte Valley Hearing Center. Getting your hearing to its very best, Platte Valley Hearing Center. Pena is into the game along with Megan Bieselmeyer for Holyoke. Monarch now to attempt a free throw. And that one is up and no good. She missed 2. Rebound to Alex White, and White is stripped to the lane. The ball is loose. It's still loose. It's still loose, and now it's a tie-up. And that'll go to Holyoke. Tied up with Pena of Holyoke and Berg of Brush. So here come the Dragons the other way. Laura Girk into the front court. On the outside left, Bieselmeyer back out to Girk near the timeline. Approaching the 5-minute mark of the second. Right baseline for Ham. Overhead pass for Girk. Girk against Guzman at the top of the three-point circle. On the outside right, off of Ham's hand, out of bounds. Into the Beat-Digger bench. Both teams have committed 6 turnovers.
Yeah, their Beat-Diggers are showing a new look. They're going the 1-3-1 now, so it's kind of messing with them that they've been able to go into 3 different style zones.
Well, basketball's a game of adjustments.
It is.
Guzman with the basketball on the outside right to White. White looking. Over to Monarch. On the outside left to Guzman, dribbling towards the top of the three-point circle. In the right corner for White. White to her left, picks up the dribble, overhead pass. Off the hands of Delorier, out of bounds. You can make those passes, but that one I think should have been caught by Delorier. It would have been not a difficult catch, but it wasn't certainly a perfect pass. But those are the turnovers that are unnecessary.
I think Jordan was going for her next move before she caught the ball. I mean, I don't think that...
That normally happens in football as opposed to basketball, at least when you're well away from the basket.
I think she saw a little steam, because, she likes to splash in there, so...
30-second timeout call. We'll keep it right here. The Beat-Diggers leading the Dragons 18-13. I'm John Beltran with Jen Goodall. We'll have the boys' game coming up at approximately 8:30. Chandler Girk to throw it in for Holyoke. Three-quarters court to the right of the Holyoke bench. Laura Girk back to Chandler Girk into the front court, setting up the Holyoke offense. Dribbling to her left. The outside left to Erin Bieselmeyer, dribbling to her right, back out to Girk. Nothing flashy about this Holyoke offense at all. They just wait for that one opening. Chandler Girk maintains the dribble outside left to Bieselmeyer, steps in, 14-footer, in and out. Rebound to Laurier, a brush. And we've got a double dribble. Yeah, see, the Beat Diggers are going to be contenders in the Patriot League, or at least finish in second behind Eaton, which is clearly the favorite. Those are the little mistakes, especially when you're 75 feet away from the basket, that you got to eliminate. Pena, left baseline to Wieselmeyer, double team, bounce pass to Girk. Chandler Girk to her right, picked up by Guzman. Under 4 minutes to go in the opening half. In the right corner, here's Maddie King, entry pass poked away, and on the floor was Megan Wieselmeyer. Then they called her for a travel.
They did, because she rolled onto her back off her side.
Turnover number 7, and that's what constitutes a travel when you're on the floor. Substitutions here on both sides. We'll reset the lineups.
The Dragons are in a 1-2-2 press here.
Beat Diggers to throw it in. Backcourt, Kennedy Guzman, overhead pass to Emily Monarch. Beat Diggers have a 3-on-3. Carly Nichols all the way, scoops it up. Off the glass for Carly Nichols, who's got 5. The Beat Diggers have matched their biggest lead of 7, 20-13. 3:37 to go before the break. Girk, baseball pass, right corner for Laura Girk. Double team, got to get rid of it. Penetrates right baseline, maybe a foul. And there was. That will be the 17th foul on Brush.
On Bailey.
Bailey Craich with her first 1-on-1 situation with Laura Girk at the line. She bends, shoots, and that one is in. Boy, that got nothing but net. That was a thing of beauty. High arcing shot. Second free throw upcoming. Also counting down 2.5 hours away from a convenience store. Second free throws in the air, and that one perfect. Boy, talk about 2 perfect free throws. That's what Laura Girk just did. She's got 7 points in the game. 20-15 Brush at the outside right. Melissa Whaler did it for the first time. Left baseline Monarch, little 7-footer air ball. She rushed it. Rebound to Nichols, banks, and she misses that one. Then Monarch is tied up with Maddie King, and possession arrow stays with the Beat Diggers.
Kind of thought he called that a little early.
Yeah, that was a little early, but Beat Diggers have got it with Kennedy Guzman to throw it in. To the left of the basket, Guzman looking on the outside right off of Nichols, taken by Whalert. Right corner, wide open, Monarch 3, off the back of the rim. Whistle away from the shot, and that's going to be a push on Kennedy Guzman. It looks like she's the one that's motioning over there, and that's going to be a 1-on-1 situation for Guzman. It's her first personal. 18 foul against the Beat Diggers, and Lady Dragon's going to move down the court. Well, that just delays the game when you have 2 players totally unaware of what the situation is on the other end. Maddie King.
Well, they can't. There's no room for him anyway. They have to sit back.
Right. Yeah, Maddie King takes the free throw and connects. For Maddie King, she is now in the scoring column. Again, second free throw is good. And the lead is 20-17 for Brush. 3 minutes to go in the opening half. Whaler, right corner for Nichols. Back out to Whaler. Fakes the 3 straight away to Guzman. And looked like she was fouled as she went up. I don't know if she was on the line as Audie Pena commits the foul, but Guzman really never got the ball off her hand. And it's either going to be, let's see, the officials are discussing it. And that's going to be 3 free throws for Kennedy Guzman. The foul by Audie Pena. And Pena has committed her second foul. Now they're going to take 2 fouls.
Yep, 2. I thought she was in a little further than the 3-point line. But...
And the free throw is up and good by Kennedy Guzman. Second free throw upcoming. And that one is up, and that's in. Guzman is 5 out of 5 from the line. Into the front court is Chandler Girk, 22-17 Brush. 2.5 to go. Check that. 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. Right corner, Laura Girk. She'll take the long 3, and that is short. And Carly Nichols with a beautiful two-handed rebound. The outlet to Guzman. Long pass to Craich off her left hand out of bounds. Good idea, but not executed well. The Beatniggers now have 9 turnovers in the game. 2 more than the Dragons. Girk into the front court for Holyoke. Now we're at 2.5 to go. In the second, 22-17 Brush. On the outside right hand with the basketball. Back out to Chandler Girk, dribbling to her left. Picked up by Guzman. Now dribbling into the lane. Jump pass. Right baseline King. Turns. Shoots. Banks. Misses. And the ball is tipped back into the hands of Crescentahan. They'll reset. Chandler Girk straight away. In the right corner for Laura Girk. Wide open three is a brick. Hit nothing but the bottom of the backboard. Chandra Hass with a rebound for Brush. Here come the Beatniggers. Guzman into the front court. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the second. Beatniggers lead by 5. Nichols, long shot, right baseline, no good. Laura Girk grabs the rebound, her first for Holyoke. The outlet pass to Chandler Girk. 1:48 to go before the break. Girk into the front court, picked up by Guzman. To her right finds Ham. In the right corner for Laura Girk. And then she nearly dribbled the ball on the end line, spinning, double team, and throws it off of Whaler. It's out of bounds. It stays with Holyoke.
I also like the fact that the Beatniggers, even though they're changing the zones, they're also changing when they're trapping and when they're not.
Entry pass down low, double teamed is Wieselmeyer. Kicks it back out to Girk. Left wing to Ham. Down low to King. Into Wieselmeyer. Little 6-footer blocked. Ooh, but there must have been some contact there with the body. And to the line will be Aaron Wieselmeyer. Foul was committed by Melissa Whalert. Wieselmeyer scored 5 points tonight. It's still 5 short on the free throw. Emily Monarch checks in for Melissa Whalert. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Alex White in for Chandra Hass. Holyoke looking to make this a 4-point deficit. If Wieselmeyer can make it 1 out of 2, and she does. She connects with the second free throw. Guzman for Brush with 1:20 to go before the break. On the high right to White. Overhead pass to Monarch. On the outside right, White. 3 in the air. That's going to be well short. Pulled the string, but grabs her own rebound. White back out to Guzman. 4th rebound for Alex White. White's on the high right. Bounce pass right corner for Nichols. Back out to White. Up top to Guzman. Steps in. The shot is up and in. About 16 feet away for Kennedy Guzman. She's got 7. That's her first 2-pointer to go along with 5 free throws. Beatniggers 24 and the Dragons 18. 45 seconds to go. Laura Girk wide open 3 is short. And a tie-up between Nichols and King. Possession arrow, Holyoke. At 1305 Edison Street in Brush, CNC Auto Parts is your local Napa Auto Parts store. Dragons to throw it in. Still looking. On the outside left to Ham, dribbling towards the top against Guzman. Picks up the dribble, hands it off to Chandler Girk. Girk to her right against Guzman. Lobs it for Wieselmeyer. Turn shoots. Blocked from behind by White. Picked up by Wieselmeyer. Here's Ham's 3-pointer. In and out. And the rebound to Alex White. Here come the Beatniggers the other way with 22 seconds to go. With the basketball is, well, Monarch threw it away, intercepted, and then we've got a traveling violation in the backcourt. The teams essentially exchanged turnovers there. It'll be Brush basketball. Maddie King gets up limping, and she's going to be replaced here by Megan Wieselmeyer with 16.8 seconds to go before halftime. And Guzman to trigger it in. Guzman is White, wide open, cutting to the basket, banks and scores. Alex White to the right of the basket. A good look by Guzman, and a nice play by Alex White. Beatniggers by 8, their biggest lead. 7 seconds to go. Girk to Wieselmeyer, into the lane, 15-footer, short. Rebound, Emily Monarch. Outlet pass to Claudia Nichols, and that is the end of the opening half with the score. Brush 26, Holyoke 18 on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.